So yeah, I would play this Civ. I think it's the best here.
Yeah,
But
I see
yeah,
how that is really good. Yeah, but I don't
yeah,
mind Ottoman honestly because
yeah,
as
me
soon as
too.
you get H3 and you have like a second TC that will go down anyway, you can secure water with that. Secure some more space on the map. I think
So,
Ottoman is fine. Um, yeah. So here we go. We've got Jesus playing the British, which is his main squeeze. He plays a lot of British. And we've got Carreiro. Is that how you pronounce this?
Carreiro,
Carreiro.
Carreiro.
Pretends
Oh
the
my God,
R is an
I'll,
H.
I will
Carreiro.
have a hard time pronouncing that.
Yeah. Double R is an H in
Um,
Brazil.
right, how do you say his first name?
Tiao
Ciao. Ciao.
Jiao. I think that's easier for me. So
Yeah.
it's Jiao and
and
Jesus.
G's. Yeah.
And
And
Jesus, Lord Jesus. That's his name. John Kesley here. Yeah, Brits. I don't know. What do you think about this matchup? You guys were talking about you don't like Ottomans, but Ottomans could be quite strong against Brits on with Falkland push. Don't you think?
yeah,
I like
no,
Ottomans
exactly.
here.
Yeah, me too.
Honestly,
We can have a
but
Falcon. We can have a Falcon push. We can come with Abas. There's so many options you can have. That's gonna be really hard for Jesus to sort of deal with. And oh, he's going for double TP H1.
I like this. Like securing the trade route. It's like Ottoman is probably the best Civ. Ottoman, Spain. I also like to do it with Lakota because of the speed of the explorer. But yeah, this is a good civilization for this. But yeah, personally I would go for water here. Ottomans nowadays they have water opening, which you can safely build a dock and train like much like the Haudenosaunee. You can train like 3 fishing boats and age up at the same time with more economy.
But
But
it's a
yeah,
bit
I
slower
think
though, because you
no,
gotta
it's the
send
same
a ship.
time.
You gotta send it. No, it's lower. The whole tempo is lower because you gotta send a shipment as well. Don't forget.
No, you don't send capitalism if you go for that.
No capitalism. You're gonna send the. You're talking about sending the one that takes all your food and makes them wood, right?
No, I don't do it this way. I just go for 3 views and then H2, 700 wood infrastructure. I do my mosque, market upgrades, and yeah, the economy is very good that
Okay.
way. I think this is a reliable way to play water as Ottomans.
Okay.
And
Yeah, the
yeah,
quartermaster. You
but
mean you use that for a boat?
yeah. You use that for the boat, and then 700 wood for the military infrastructure, and you can actually afford like Gen and gens and hussars like that, delis. So I think it's a powerful build. But I like this. This is another approach to this map, like securing. I want to see if Tiao is actually going for to secure the trade route, because taking two TPs and not getting the third doesn't really make that much of a sense. I don't
Yeah,
know how
that
Animus
is what
feels
I
about
wanted
this.
to talk about too, Nick. Like, taking two TPs, it is an alternative build to your standard house and mosque and one TP. But I think it is only superior if you actually take advantage of it in H2 by upgrading it to a stagecoach.
Yeah,
You have to.
I
If you
think
don't
you're
do
right.
that,
Your first
I don't really
priority,
see the
right,
point.
Animus? It has to
Yeah,
be your
you
priority. It's
should
like
take
as soon
advantage
as
of
you
it.
age up, you should upgrade this, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
upgrading it also kind of means wanna play H2. I mean, you could play H3, but you risk losing your stagecoach then.
Yeah,
yeah.
100%. I agree with that. It's definitely every time you go for a stagecoach, you want to play a little. You stick a little bit around. You know, put a little pressure and do some units, get some defense, and then you can quickly age up on back of that. As soon as you send the 700 coin, go H3, get Fox. You have some Janissaries. You manage to defend the initial British push with the musks. Then
Oh,
it
He,
becomes
he,
really
he
this is
hard
what I
didn't
don't
for.
build
like.
a house. He didn't build a
Yeah,
house. You should build a house in the transition if you go for
yeah, this is
double.
what I
I
don't
forgot
like.
about.
He's idling his TC now. Not making
Not
houses.
really.
He
He's
starts
not
doing it
idling
now.
yet.
Oh,
Yeah, he
was
did
it?
idle a little.
No, he didn't. He wasn't. It
No, he
wasn't.
did. Yeah, he did.
Well,
He did. Yeah,
for me, it
actually.
was moving. I never saw
Yeah,
it was blank. You watch the replay
I'm
there. You
pretty
see that it
sure I
wasn't.
saw it. I'm pretty sure I saw it idle.
yeah, me too. I saw it.
I didn't
But
see
yeah,
that at all.
usually you want to send 3 villagers. You don't want to go straight for this. Yeah, he has basically zero economy. He's going pretty much all in. H3 push.
Yeah, this is like a tempo build, kinda going up to H3. And what does Brits do? Can we see the Brit side of things and also the British deck one more time?
Sure.
Yeah, fairly
Right,
standard.
so yeah, this is what you expect. 8 Hoss in H4. Right.
So a defensive outpost. We have.
Yeah,
I like
lots
that we're
of
going for
Brits.
the steel traps and also place our mines early on. So get that out of the way, I suppose.
Yeah,
Do you think he's gonna go
I don't
wood back to
know.
back?
Yeah,
Yeah, we
you
see a
should
very
go.
defensive barracks in base, and he queued the musketeers. Oh,
Why do you
2
think he went
musketeers.
for a defensive barracks, not a forward one?
Yeah, because against Ottoman, you can't like it's too risky to rush Ottomans as Brits. I think you basically outscale them better. So you shouldn't be too aggressive. I think.
Yeah, that might be the game plan. Just have your army steadily growing. Let them age up. If they age up, that's okay. You have more mass. And but he should be contesting the trade route, in my opinion.
I think he forgot
Um,
about that. I think he's just going for that for experience, which I'm not really a big fan of. And double barracks, I
Yeah.
mean, this is unusual. So you're
Yeah,
gonna
he's going
see
for
some.
like commitment. Yeah,
So you might see like 8 musk back into 2 falcons,
yeah.
upgrading those.
He's all in. He's all in this.
I just.
but this is really not ideal. Like having double barracks when you barely have enough resources
Yeah.
to produce many units, then having 2 TPs not upgraded when you could easily have stagecoach.
He's
Yeah,
like he
suboptimal.
can't make it out of 1 barracks. I don't think he can make 5 at a time at this
Yeah,
point.
yeah. He doesn't have the economy to afford. I think he
Yeah.
doesn't even have the economy to upgrade his janissaries.
Yeah, you're gonna have to sell food. But he's making batches, so
He
he
doesn't
won't be
even
able
have
to
a
upgrade.
market. I think. Does he have a market? He doesn't have the Ottoman players. No, okay,
Oh
he
yeah,
has. Okay.
yeah, but he doesn't have a mosque yet.
That's fair.
I don't know.
He's sending the 8 gens, so that's gonna give a little mess towards that. But he's struggling with like another fox that will be coming.
But this is such a weak push. Like,
Yeah, it's just like very slow. I think Brits will have a big mess when he comes. And now the cav are being produced. We are on 31 villagers. We have 12 manor houses. So how does it work? Oh no, because they are not built yet. Okay. I don't know. So then when they are built, they become okay. Koi shipment just arrived. So I wonder if he's gonna age up here, or is he gonna actually decide to do more
No, he's
cav?
not gonna age up.
He's gonna use more
I
cav.
really like what Jesus is doing here. He's basically telling the Ottoman player he doesn't care if he's got Falks because I will have triple or quadruple your mass. Come and get me. So he just stands in his base and waits for Ottoman to come. And I think this is fine. He should be scouting. He should be watching what his opponent does, but I guess Jesus has enough information gathered and now
Minus
only
3.
waits
5.
for the push. And this is really nice by Jesus. Like he has exactly the unit comp that you will need to deal with that. He's got a tower in the right place. He can call Minutemen. He can put 10 villagers in the TC. Start sniping the Falcons, and once the first Falc is like at half HP, you can engage. And you don't really care about losing houses, right?
yeah.
Not really.
This is actually good for Ottoman because of the XP it gives.
Yeah, the
But
but it also gives Brits more time to mess
this is not enough janissaries. This is too slow. Like nowadays, it's so hard to kill British with like a decent British with this kind of pushes. You should actually.
now with the
many cav.
Minutemen. Yeah, look, also he has bows.
Oh
popping.
no, melee.
Yeah, he's got it.
Sandwich man.
This sandwich is real.
This is an easy hold.
I mean,
Yeah,
This is
Cyprus was
Jesus.
never more
What
easy.
do you expect?
It was Jesus, yeah.
He has the holy power.
Great defense. And really comes down to matchup knowledge and a little bit of
Yeah.
scouting too.
I mean, this is.
I don't like going for this stuff against British nowadays. It's so hard to kill them.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
I've
any
lost.
Falk FF pushes, Brits can easily deal with that. It's the same with Spain, for example. Brits all they
Yeah,
have to do is H2 in mass.
it's yeah.
Just
And
like a
Jesus
bunch
knows
of
that.
units.
Jesus is an OG player. He played when we were still, I don't know,
2,000
babies,
years ago.
basically. Yeah, he played eons before us. He was around when the dinosaurs were, and he knows all the tricks. This is a very
He has
basic
seen
matchup,
everything.
right? He has seen everything. This is what the
And
what
look,
the
look,
boys
this
did
is this is basically the omnipresence that he has as well. Like he's going now. He knows exactly where the villagers were.
Isn't it?
He just knows what's gonna happen. So that's kind of really hard for John Carreiro. And
Yeah,
yeah,
Tiao is dead.
after I've played like we Spain so much and lost so many games with the two Falconet, I would never do this with Ottomans myself. And I just, if I'm gonna rush someone with Falconets, I want to come at least with 4 Falconet.
Yeah, if you had like 4 or 5, like I think 5 Falconets is basically impossible to hold on H2. You actually need like 4 and 4 plus Falconets. You actually need Coverns. You cannot hold
No,
it
you can't.
with. Yeah, you
They-
cannot hold it with cavalry pushes anymore.
It would be
You should go
slower,
for Coverns.
but it would be safer, right? And
Yeah.
I would go for that. But I still don't like to do many Janissaries, to be honest. Not anymore. I've done so many Janissaries in my life that but if I do Janissaries, I want to do Abas as well,
Yeah.
not Falconets.
I think nowadays, if I played against Brits in this matchup, I will go for Cav Archers and Abus.
100%, no doubt about this. And then
I think
add
that might be the better.
eventual cap now in there. So maybe like some
Because,
Spahis come sometimes in the process, and then you just cleans it up. The crossbows
Yeah.
when they come strong.
Because the Janissaries, they aren't really that good against cavalry, right? So I think it's so hard to protect the 2 Falconets. Like
100%.
against African Civ or like a native Civ, I think might be okay, but against Brits are basically the ultimate counter to FF.
He's on 17
They-
villages right now. Jesus is literally, cleaning the earth.
Yeah,
from-
Janissaries aren't the best against cavalry. That's why the ASAPs exists basically. They have low bonuses against cav. I think it's only double damage. They are not the best unit against cav.
No, the Cav is basically now surrounding everything. That Cav, I mean, he's being extra nice. He doesn't see that though.
Yeah, they like if you have like 30 musketeers and 2 falconets, I think the 30 musketeers they hold like they protect the cannons better than the janissaries because they have lower bonuses.
Oh Lord Jesus, this village is gonna die. Oh, ain't nobody got time for that. It's gonna sit all the villagers over there, and that's gonna be game right here.
Yeah, GG.
There's no coming back from him. He's trying
Yeah.
to something else next, but there's no coming back.
I don't think he's seen
Tiao
how
is
many
just
villagers he has.
digesting the loss. Yeah, 6
Yeah,
waves.
we
He's just sending the
Brazilians,
Bosniaks.
we are slow on that department.
Yeah, maybe
No,
it's just
I'm super quick to resign. I'm the quickest resigner.
We have 3 villas.
I don't know about you guys.
We're chilling.
And
Okay,
we've got a
let's look
market.
at the map while you do the introduction of the map instead of looking at
Yeah,
the...
say that again. Say that again.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
I'll let you introduce this map and everything.
Right. So I'm gonna repeat that story again.
Yeah,
So
well, the entire
basically,
story.
It was just too good. You have to do it again. This is important. It's good for
no
everybody.
problem, I'll do it again.
For
So
Jesus.
we've got the matchup: Tiao with the ports, and we've got Jesus with the Chinese. And Chinese is actually, you could say it's somewhat of a counter to ports, but ports also is a great pick on this map, right? Because this map it's got a nice water section, and in my opinion, wait, it's Florida, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The name map. I'm so bad with the names. Yeah, so this map is not basic in my opinion. I like it a lot, and I was arguing today, Passy and with Harrison, whether this map is basic or not, and I was arguing that it's not basic because it's got a lot of cool features, like it's got good water, it's got the TP line, it's got native posts,
I like
we've
this
got
native, by
carrot,
the way.
and we've got, yeah, it's good for bows, right? The other one, yeah, the Seminole is good for bow. And we've got a swamp section that has a terrain that is not buildable, right? You cannot place buildings there. And it's also got animals that you can collect. So in my opinion, this is far from a basic map. It's got a lot of things going on. But now let's have a look at what the players do. And Ports is doing a 10-10, surprisingly. I was not expecting that, to be honest. Can we have a look at the deck? Yeah, it's got some anti-water, but no fishing upgrade cards. And
Yeah.
it's got some good units in H3.
Yeah, I don't think people tend to go much crazy on water like back on the Ozidrongo days and early DE, where all you would see ports is going heavy on water. That doesn't happen that often anymore. I don't know if it's still a thing that's still doable, or just people just tend not to
It
do it because
is.
it's just
It
too
is still
slow.
viable.
It is
No,
still,
no, no.
right?
It's still viable, but they have other builds that are just stronger. That's all it
How
is.
about the organ guns, I
And
suppose?
yeah, exactly. You kind of want to play around your best shipment that is the 3 organ guns. So what I expect here is either AFF build or some H2 action with Cav to distract China from aging up, because what China likes to do is going up early, right?
Okay, so
And yeah,
standard
let's have a
decking
look
from
here.
China.
It's got 2 mercenaries.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
doesn't
the
have the
Manchu and
intervention.
what's this one? Iron troops.
Yeah, it's
Is that
Iron
any good?
Troops. Yeah, it's really good.
That's very strong.
Yeah,
And
it's really strong.
I know the Rattans. I would actually use the Rattan H3 as well, but he
No, this is one of the best mercenaries in the game, this unit.
It is really
are
strong.
they melee
And I
like
actually
samurais
recommend
kind
it.
of thing?
No, they
No,
are archers.
ranged
Like they are
class.
super powerful, like longbowmen. Like this, like the Manchu is like a OP version of the Kavern archer, and then the main troops is the like the buffed but version of the longbowman. Basically, I think that's the logic.
Yeah, I'm surprised that I'm surprised that Kavana, you haven't heard of this.
No,
Yeah.
I haven't played China for a long time.
Right.
Yeah,
So
The thing
let's
about
talk
them
about the
is their
Chinese build
range
order.
resistance. Their range resistance is so powerful. I think it's 60%.
it has a missing card in
Someone in
this deck.
chat said 50% range resist, which is also crazy.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's
Because
very
let's
nice.
talk about the build order here by the Chinese player, because this is something that Jesus and me have talked about, and we have a little we had a little strategy conversation, because he was so worried to play against ports. Actually, he expected his opponent to play ports, and we came up with a little build. So I don't want to take away too much, but for me this is quite exciting to see how Jesus will progress.
Oh, Jesus
So yeah, so
Christ.
far what he did is, I think this is meta, right? Where you go French con into the food and then age up quickly with that.
Yeah, it
Yeah, you
is a
got
And then
meta.
you can,
the French consulate. Yeah, it's send food, right?
yeah, for fast aging, and then you can either go to H3 instantly with 700 coin, or you can also play some H2 with 700 wood first, or unit shipment first, I think.
Yeah, I think the FF right nowadays is 700 coin. and then you click to age up, and then you send
There we go.
300 export, and then send the wood
Yeah, I
on
would
the
do. I
consulate,
would
and
do
then
this.
you.
I would do this exactly like this.
I prefer using the export card
Yeah, I like the
because
export idea.
because with the
This?
export you can send like more crates on the consulate, the French, and then you can transition to British way cheaper. Then it is like it is way cheaper,
Yeah, I like that
and
idea.
you have a better way to train more units like the consulate units on actually.
So
I
would
like
you?
it
To be
better.
honest,
So you would go
I like
intrigue
that a lot.
first and then 700 coin, or we would just go for intrigue then 700 wood?
700 coin and export card, because the export card
Ah, okay.
allows you to send wood anyways, and then you can like change to British way cheaper than you usually do.
And how much
Yeah,
I
resources
think
you would get with France, or you would save some of the
500 500.
500 export. So it's
No,
basically
500 wood, it is the crates.
for how much you export. You just
it
see if
costs
it's
300,
really
right?
worth it. 200 or something like that, right? It wouldn't be that crazy. You
No,
send it.
in the long run, it is worth it in my opinion because you can switch to British for cheaper, and then you can have your
Yeah,
intervention card if you had it in your deck. But I
yeah,
think
yeah,
that
exactly.
You don't get trickles with this, right?
You get 5% bonus gathering all resources.
But you don't get trickles. Which ones gives trickles for consulate?
It's the German one. The
German one?
German.
Okay. Fair point.
是的。
Shit. Chill na base. So this basically saying I'm gonna be my base. This is me and my base. I think
yeah,
he's not
kind
gonna
of
be
like
pushing.
placing three of them in your base, not even on the coast, could be a mistake. I understand how he wants to be cautious against China,
Water
but
here, yeah,
you
some
should
both.
still secure resources, and there's not a lot of resources secured here because there's two town centers on one coin mine that's not needed. You can place that town center somewhere else where it secures more resources. But
Yeah,
now that
maybe more forward, right? On the other mine.
yeah, either more forward or like on the coast or more left.
Honestly, on
Anything
this
would be.
matchup, I think the Halberdier organ gun push is so hard for China to hold. If I was Tiao here, I would have went for that. No, you don't really want castadors at this point. You want to like produce like 5 Halberdiers and send the organ gun, and uh, like sometimes you can even destroy a wonder from China if they place it too far. Got the mortars. I don't think they have on the deck. Yeah, they do. Okay, okay.
Yeah,
But
because
yeah, the Halberdiers push usually comes at like 7 minutes. So at this point, it would have already been dead.
yeah, look, he sends blind mortars. Can we have a look at the vision from Jesus? Because I don't like blind mortars, to be honest.
Yeah, this is a blind mortars, right? He
Yeah, this
has
is
no
blind mortars.
idea of artillery on the other side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he shouldn't send that. He should at the very least, you send 5 cav, right?
Yeah,
If you fear that your opponent sends artillery but you don't have vision, let's say you lost your explorer or something, you send 5 cav. 5 cav sometimes is enough to deal with cannons or be scary enough for your opponent to retreat, come back another time.
Yeah, this
But
is
sending blind mortars is just not good.
questionable shipment right now.
Yeah,
and
this-
you don't have
this
military to
could cost you the
defend
game.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, like in some games, this could cost you the game because if I scouted that as ports, I would now queue 5 fuss, send 5 fuss, and win the game.
mm, the I don't like this personality. Like there's this discussion in Brazil that people like this. Many people are saying that Ports is OP, and the others are saying that Ports is fine because this push isn't really that strong. But now I see like everyone is doing this, like training a few castadors and 3 organ guns push at 10 minutes. Like this is
No,
too
it's not
late
that
for
good.
like
Yeah,
this isn't the OP push that people are
this is not
calling.
the OP push. No, this is
Yeah,
not the
this
OP.
is
No. This is
yeah
just a
this
regular push that has eco behind it. and
Yeah.
you can always fall back and get more villagers.
I don't like
Just-
this at all. I don't like this at all. It's so I think it's easy to defend this if you're China. Just send the
Absolutely.
mortars and it's over. Um,
But let's see how the players deal with this. I like the mass. I like that
oh,
skirmisher mass.
oh.
There we go.
He's gonna
There we
take
go.
a Argon now.
He
Oh,
could
this-
actually
this-
focus
oh,
down the
It's
mortars.
too close. But that's gonna work
is
out in his
really
favor. You're gonna have two
close.
volleys because of
Nice
that. You're gonna have two
No.
volleys
Oh
because
my
he came
God.
really close. Look at that. There we go.
Oh my god.
At first, I thought he did a very big mistake with Jesus, but then actually he was expecting him to run away and managed to put the mortars a little bit too close with the in the range of the Argons. They managed to get two volleys there. I mean, very good play for
Yeah,
Jesus.
I saw that.
Did he plan that though?
I don't think he did. But he was
Yeah.
lucky to have that happen.
that was good.
Yeah, and now Ports is actually
Yeah,
Lot of
in a
skirms.
difficult
Position.
position.
This is a bad position from ports, but I think it's okay still. On the skirmisher trades, I think ports has the advantage, but you have to watch out for the scary China cavalry transition, right?
Oh, we got it changed Jiangdao, so now India, China is gonna scale. We got 30 Haki P series against 30 Castadors. We got also hand mortar is gonna start sieging now as well. So this is basically a counter attack what you just had with the Argon guns trying to take with the market and the summer palace. But now we're trying to take a TC. We got
You can
also
simply defend
disciples.
this with. You can simply hold this with castadors.
Yeah,
You shouldn't be
Castadors
scared.
are-
Imagine
Other
the
medicines
Argon
are
gun though.
quite-
A little bit of miss macro here. Okay, they decides to go back. That's clever.
Yeah, disciples go heads first.
Oh, but this is hard to stop.
No, he has some
But good
wounds.
positioning. There's like a bad path thing over here. So
God,
Dragons
will he
coming
pick
in
up-
strong.
will he pick
Also
up
the
one?
pikes
Oh
coming
my
in.
god.
He's gonna actually. Oh my god, he actually
Oh my
kills
God.
the Argon.
Yeah,
But
that's
not
not
good.
worth.
But he lost all
That's
that
still not
cav
good
though.
value.
Not good value for China.
No, that's not good value because he has mortars. He could just be patient and get them with the mortars.
Yes.
Yeah, now the flying crow is a huge problem. Yeah,
Yeah.
now it became like we reached the point where I think the Portugal can no longer hold this.
I don't know. It looks like anybody's game. That's
No, it doesn't look. To me, it doesn't look.
No,
Portugal cannot.
this is China favored by far. Having
Yeah.
lost your 3 organs, it's your best shipment. That's basically what keeps you from dying as porous. That's what gives you enough time to get the superior hand with eco.
Yeah, his push
with
was
that
too
one.
late. That isn't the build that people are calling OP. That is just a regular Portuguese push, as anyone said.
I'm totally not saying it's over. It's far from over. It's every side can win, but it's definitely leading.
Oh, no,
If I
no,
if I
no,
were
no.
TL here, I would have already left the game. This is over. for me. But I'm a quick designer. So.
You are, but also you play on higher elo where mistakes are punished more easily.
Yeah, but yeah, I would have already resigned at this point. But yeah, like he's throwing a few shutdowns, not the optimal way.
he lost the Dragons, and it's gonna be a problem.
Where are the dragoons?
He has 5
So
too,
now-
but now it's gonna be a problem.
No,
Oh no,
also
it's
this
horrible micro hit
no,
from
no.
Tiao Carreiro. Uh oh.
Yeah.
Uh oh.
This is some tournament nerves for sure.
Jack Dow coming in now. Then once they start connecting, now it's gonna be a problem. I mean, those mortars. What the value of those shipments? Jesus Christ!
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I mean,
Jesus Christ.
honestly, those mortars. That's the best value for China so far.
Yeah, true. Like the value that he's got from the mortars is exceptional, but I still stand by my opinion that it was a mistake to set the first blind.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, 100% of the.
maybe he got
Second blind.
lucky, right, with that.
Yeah, he got a little lucky.
If Forts had like a bunch of Hus and those
Yeah,
skirms alone without the
honestly-
organ guns, it could that could be like his doom. He just got
Honestly, I don't
lucky.
know why is Tiao so scared of these mortars. They don't really pose a threat to Cazadors. He can just trade with those skirms all day.
Yeah, he can
At this
trade.
point, he would have already been like resetting this skirm count from G's. But he's just too scared of the mortars. I know it has a loud sound. They do,
It's
but
loud and it's flashy.
yeah, but it is flashy, but no damage at all. They
There's no
output.
damage, no.
Yeah, so just trade with the skirms, and eventually you're gonna win. I think Cazadors can kill this Chinese skirms so easily now that they're nerfed.
Yeah, so if Ports wants to come back into this game, he has to put everything into 10 hus or something. Get a couple raids and then be lucky to sandwich his opponent and snipe the Qingdao or something. I don't
With
see
this
another way.
I
Just
think
play
he has to
Skirm
use the dragoons, a skirm goon. That's probably what he needs. I don't
Oh,
think
he's
Cav is no longer an
hunting.
option. I don't think, especially
Yeah,
because
he's
Jesus
running
still has
out
20
of
Chengdao. It's impossible to Hussars here. This is the right way, but he's gonna lose a bunch of bills. I mean, I would run away from that many dragoons as well. I think he just has to like dragoons and skirms, but he has to use
so
the
scared.
skirms. But the
Yeah.
mass is just too big now.
Yeah,
And
I
like,
think Portugal could have held this or if they traded with the skirms against the Chinese skirms before the Crow arrived. I think that
Yeah,
was the time.
that could have been one option, right? To trade all the skirms and then get a good mass to kill the Qingdao and the Cav.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
one he did. He didn't use that. So at this point, I think the only thing he can do is like raid the Cav.
Yeah,
and then
just
get a
step
nice
out.
win.
The only thing you can do here is resign. I think that's how I feel about it. We are way like 5 minutes. I would have resigned 5 minutes ago if I was in this position. I know what you said about mistakes and such. But
I wouldn't. Honestly, I wouldn't. If I was here, like it's a training game. You wanna play it out until it's definitely over, and there's always a chance that your opponent.
Oh,
I don't know.
and the channels you
make
don't want to waste
This is
like
engagement
that,
time.
right?
This is all in for China. And
Oh my God.
this is typical snowballing in China, death roll, how people say. Just Z move everything in there and
Oh,
pray. And this is
Wow,
what Jesus does. And
It was
Like,
this was way better than I expected for
Yeah.
Portugal.
it was a bit of force, but in the end it was not enough because his base is basically stumped to the ground.